Who am I? This question really troubles a lot of people because we don't see that we can be anything. So, if you ask this question at the age of 10 years old, your answer can be different if you are 20 years old. Yes. So, who you are is always changing. Who you are is always changing. And you don't have to be bothered by who you are now or tomorrow because it is always changing. And if you feel accordingly uh, about how you are, then of course the feeling changes. So you never have to be bothered or disturbed about who you are because only through thoughts we identify that we are this or that. But who are we without thoughts? Who are we when we are sleeping? Who are we? So, as long as there is an idea of who we are, we cannot live because that's a burden to live with. Is that not right? Like, if I have to remember who am I, and then I'm creating a burden through which I have to live because the constant remembrance of that identity of who am I is what making me sick actually, yes. So I don't have to remember myself too much. And that's what the world is doing to the world itself actually. You watch a movie, you want to forget yourself for 2 hours, you want to be busy with something else. Why we are running constantly from our self? Because we are full of all this messed thinking, you see, and burden of life or thinking or the knowledge actually. And we know so much. The past identity is continuing itself, and the questions in the past, the answers of the past. So the questions are actually born from the answers given to you by people. Yes, what you want to be. The questions, everything is from the past. As of now, there is no problem. There is no single problem right now. Every problem that we ever have is because of the past. Even we say be present, even this wanting to be present coming from the past. Because without past help, can I be in the present moment? So that's why you never tell yourself that I have to be present. You even observe the present moment. Because if there is someone there all the time guessing I'm in the present or not, checking all the time, then it creates a problem. Because then if you can be in the present, then of course you can be in the future too. So that's what creates the problem is you never want to be in any time lamp, not in the future, not in the past, not in the present. And then the fourth is where the mind is not there. It's when you are present, but you don't bother if you get thoughts of future or past. And you don't bother to think too much that if I'm in the present or not. So as long as we have the idea of who we are and we are constantly searching for it, we are creating a burden. And it's not that we have to live without deciding anything, without having an idea of wanting to do something. That's okay to do something you want to do. But that little understanding is enough for you to go with your life. But you don't have to make things too much complicated. It's like you don't have to have a higher identity all the time to control things, to live your life. Life is just simple. Why you want to take the burden? Let God handle everything. Let universe handle everything. You are here to enjoy. You are here to play and create something you want to, but not with the thinking too much, with a burden too much. If you create something with a burden, with a stress, then it's not creation, it's just a imitation. Yes, it's just nothing but a self egoistic fulfilling activity. It's like so many times I see that we don't want to do things, but we still do just because we want to see that we are actually busy. So, what's the point of trying to be busy when you don't want to be busy? And what is there to be busy about? A lot of things are there we can talk about, and they're very important. And the first important thing is that who you are, this question troubles the people. And when you ask this from a right perspective, that who am I? It's always changing. And I don't have to be bothered too much because I can be anything, anytime. And that anything, anytime is not me. The states of the mind is changing all the time. All the time. So, why to be bothered then from the status of the mind when you can be literally observe even everything and be free?